And, you know, they're gonna file for Chapter 7 bankruptcy, so, like, all of the debt collectors and stuff will stop calling. She'll have to pay the attorney $2,000 to basically get all free out of debt and shit like that. So, honestly, it's...
The final week of the NFL season, Week 17 is underway.
The what?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. Yep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin
things and like, she was scared shitless. Like, when gonna have to tell my dad today, and, you know, when he came home, he was totally, you know, understanding, and, you know, everything was good, and he was super supportive, and so, I mean, at least she's happy about that, and so am I, so, honestly, it's really not the worst thing.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
He's taken down.
That's a really nice job.
Oh yeah, the credit's completely fucked.
Blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
So I'm
15 yards
I'm not upset about it. I mean, neither really is she. I mean, she was... this is going to help her get right, you know?
Really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game.
Right.
That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Dude, last night, bro, like,
that pass play
I've had such bad anxiety and shit, and, like, just all this stuff, and, like, my heart started, like, just pounding. Like, I've had, like, my heartbeat last night into today has been just fucking pounding, and I haven't felt right. I didn't go to work today. Like, I just have felt like absolute shit.
Being chased out left, and he's just gonna get rid of this thing.
Oh yeah, dude. And like, my girlfriend's not helping. You know, she makes it worse, honestly. You know, with her issues, and work's been stressing me out, and it's just shit's just stacking on top of each other to make me feel like absolute dog shit.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Just with what's going on at her house and shit like that.
The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. And on their first
her mom?
the offense staying out there.
Oh, she's the worst.
They're going to go for it on 4th. Into the air once more. It's Brissett. And that is going to be incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
God, these people are so fucking anal about streams and shit. My God, I've been streaming the whole time, but I didn't post it. Like, where the fuck's the stream? Calm down, sir. You have to stream if you're the away team. Because, I don't know. I just went for it on 4th and 2 and didn't get it, so they can watch me lose. If I would lose this game, I'm probably not going to make the playoffs. But this is the league I could give 0 fucks about. The Steelers. I fucking hate this team so much. Oh, you want to hear some funny fucking shit? So in one of my leagues, I'm the Jets, and like, so I played a guy, and he gave up. Like, I was beating his ass, and he just came out and field goal block every time. So, you know, every receiver on the fucking field is wide open. So what do? Of course, I'm gonna fucking throw the ball, right? And just stack, and, you know, just go crazy. They suspended my quarterback for 4 games. For running up the score. Yep. They said I should have just ran the ball. Yeah, it's my fault. Exactly. So and then he said that I was dropping back 10 yards with my quarterback, and that is illegal. And I'm like, dude, you have absolutely got to be fucking kidding me. I can't drop back 10 yards with my quarterback, who is a scrambling quarterback? Excuse me? Isn't that the dumbest shit you've ever heard in your life? And you know, I went into the rule book and I looked for that rule, and I'm like, that rule isn't in here. And he's like, well, we've had that rule since we started. And I'm like, so, and you're new. I'm like, okay, so if I'm new to this league, and how am I supposed to know that that's a thing? Isn't that the dumbest fucking shit you ever heard in your life?
Play fake, Mayfield. He's going to launch this thing. It's caught inside the 25. Good. And he takes this just a few yards.
So I get punished for it. Exactly.
One heck of a third down conversion.
It's pretty dumb.
33 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here. For
you know, they say where's the stream, yet nobody watches it anyway. So like, I don't get why I need to stream.
The big man Tyson Alualu there to make the
like nobody's even in here watching it. So what's the big deal? Huh?
Showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play
Who?
by them defensively though to hold it to a short gain.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
The person who told me to stream? It says nobody's watching it right now, so I don't know. And all this dude just runs the ball with fucking Chubb. And then when it's 3rd and he has to throw, he fucking dots me up every time. Which fucking just makes me so happy.
From the gun, Mayfield. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he will reach
it's very disappointing.
Before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with Chubb. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line.
Nick Chubb is hurt? Oh, baby. Nick Chubb is out.
Chubb shaken up on the play. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back.
Oh, it is my fault because he fucking just got rocked. It's alright, he's got Kareem Hunt still. He shouldn't be upset.
Of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready.
I fucking hate this. It's because I don't have a fucking quarterback, dude.
Mayfield gives this one to Hunt at a minuscule gain.
Jacoby Brissett, bruised sternum, will not be able to return to this game.
It became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come again. Here I come again. Deuce. Kill. Hey, switch gears. Hey, alert.
On the counter, Hunt.
We're going to hold him to a field goal.
No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Let's go. All right. Throw a pick, he goes down. But he goes down to the fucking 4-yard line. Hold him to the field goal.
You have to get points in this situation. 4th down.
Nobody's watching now. Somebody was watching, and now they're not.
And go back and regroup.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, it kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them.
I gotta turn down my game volume. Hold on a
I wouldn't
sec.
hang my head over that one. That's a good drive.
Say that again?
And 3 points were put on the board.
Take over 1st and 10.
Not much lately, to be honest. Haven't really been playing video games at all. Just been, if I'm at home, just fucking laying down trying to relax, to be honest. I'm just a fucking mess right now, dude. It's fucking fucked up.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. Good job by their defense, though.
Oh, Dalvin Cook. Oh, Dalvin Cook.
Better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth
Oh,
down,
then my tight end gets hurt? Okay, that's cool.
The coach saying, I believe in my
Got to return the favor, right?
The coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal.
First and goal. Let's go. Here's my biggest downfall, trying to score in the fucking red zone.
Out of the gun, Brissett. That'll be complete to Cook.
Oh yeah, I ain't scoring in the red zone.
To the 10-yard line.
Might as well just keep the ball on the ground and fucking take my 3 and move on.
Here, it's going to be second and goal.
The 10-yard line.
Huh? Have I played this guy before? Yeah, he beat me by like 6 the first time. He's in my division. It's a division game.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. That's complete right around the 8. And he'll be
we're at the 1-yard line. Third and goal.
About the 1-yard line. Able to get 9 out of that pitch.
QB keeper, or do I go fullback dive?
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a
fullback dive? Nah, he's gonna be expecting that though.
Careful as a passer.
All right, I'm gonna trust you.
Let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
I trust you.
A couple extra tight ends are in. Third and goal from the 1. They'll try to run it. This is Connor.
What?
Good surge defensively. It'll depend on the mark, but I'm not sure he got there. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th.
Got it.
Into the end zone.
Got it. I went for it on. It was 3rd and goal. Got stuck. Ran the same shit again. Hurry up, and I got it. I'm 4th.
This is what I love about calling these games. 4th and goal. This is all about leverage. Who wants it
7-3. Let's go.
Gonna get it done at the point of attack, the line of scrimmage.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Well, at least he doesn't have fucking Chubb now.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get to
You know, I hate people that are just one-dimensional in this game. Like, no real offense in football just does the same thing over and over again.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Like, there's not one team in the NFL that just runs the ball, that just throws the ball. You know what I'm saying?
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Forced out to his left. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Here's a first down throw that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
That's another Browns first down.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And he'll find Hall. That catch good for only a couple.
Oh, now we got an audience, just like that.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
They can hear us too.
From the gun,
Oh,
And nothing doing. He's immediately
Hayward with the fucking with the hit.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now Mayfield.
Motherfucker just runs the gayest routes, man. Little fucking dink and dunk bullshit.
Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On first down.
Come here.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 26-yard line.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
3rd down and 10.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Just like that.
Mayfield off the play fake. Dancing to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He opted to go with his scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4.
Take your 3.
Had an extra defensive
All
back
right.
on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
He missed
This
it.
is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this score
Wow.
will stay right where it is.
Okay.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go
That's
where
tough.
you want it. And this one winds up no good.
They start the drive with Cook, and he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Torrey McTyer there on the tackle.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
2nd and 5 now. Brissett. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. To throw, Brissett. Looking deep for Gabriel. He rifles one that's intercepted.
He's so trash.
By Torrey McTyer. It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week.
Guess that's like a punt.
And another one here.
We're looking at it from a positive perspective.
Frustration, you actually feel his pain a little bit, but the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
Leads to 2nd.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Steps away to his left.
Really not going to give me a pick right there?
Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
That was an
Fucking
interesting
dude just
look
throws
there,
it right
because
to me.
As soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Short.
He's got this almost to the 40 before
not.
going out. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Buying time to his left.
Oh my god, this dude gets so bailed.
Forces it incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hall.
You gotta be kidding me, right? Okay.
A big play there just before halftime.
Okay.
51 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive is going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Mayfield with it once more. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. He was looking for the mission.
Tell me how that shouldn't have been picked.
Peoples-Jones. And now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Enzo the Beard, yeah.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6.
Gonna start working on what?
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts.
Oh, really?
As they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first
Did they
half.
finish the...
3rd and 5.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. And again, it's Mayfield being chased out left. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming 4th down.
Incomplete on the throw.
So they won't get a touchdown, but here's a chance to at least get 3 to end the first half. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Vinatieri's kick is good.
7-6 going into
Get it
halftime.
back within a point at 7-6. So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
I saw that. I saw like Philly and Miami were the top suitors for Lowry, but nothing was really getting done yet. Oh, he's gone. Touchdown. Nice.
Through traffic, and now he's free. 20, 10, and
Congratulations.
touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, his 4th touchdown on the year. And once again, the Browns.
Yeah, you can have this too. I'll fucking just take everybody out the field.
His guys will go for 2.
Take it.
Mayfield looks to throw, and that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Alright, how are we going to sell this game on this drive?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
I love not having a quarterback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Brissett. That one caught by the rookie Chase Claypool. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 27 yards there, a first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Now a run with Cook. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Brissett. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
There we go.
And that is intercepted.
Return it.
Pro Bowl
Return it.
Denzel Ward.
Return it. Return it. There you go. Yeah.
And he takes this one back.
Time to throw the 2 clock on and be done.
Has a touchdown. So from one end zone all the way to the other. Talk about a turnaround.
And how about the excitement that play generates for his team? Not just the points on the board, but the momentum and taking it from coast to coast, end zone to end zone. What a tremendous play. Now get that man an oxygen tent.
It's your boy Old Mo, you said. Momentum, right?
Old Mo, I think he's kind of limping across at the end because of that distance, but he made it.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Marcus Golden, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And this one is incomplete. The intended receiver there, the rookie Chase Claypool. And it's 3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak. And while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close. But the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Brissett now. Now the pressure comes and he goes down.
Perfect.
Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Olivier Vernon, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And that one didn't accomplish a whole lot. It'll be down inside the 35-yard line.
Browns take over 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
We got it. Kill. Switch. Regular.
They run the counter. It's Hunt, and he'll run straight into a wall of tacklers at the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 33-yard line.
They run again with Hunt, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
By Devin Bush.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sends his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. That one is caught by Hunt. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. 3 yards all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Field goal A 47-yard attempt.
And that is going to wind up no good. Wide to the right, a rare miss for the veteran Vinatieri, and this score will stay right where it is. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before and realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Off the play fake, here's Brissett. Flush to his right. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Dalvin Cook.
Shouldn't have let him take the pick six back.
And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
All I know is if I make the playoffs anyway, I'm just going to get fucking embarrassed, so it doesn't even really fucking matter.
Chris
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
It's a mixture of both. This team's fucking pathetic, to be honest. But I mean, not going to take away from people that are good in the league. Like, this dude's not bad. He's pretty good.
The Cleveland offense
He should beat me.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them.
Yeah, you let that clock run down.
Get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
They'll run again with Hunt. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. The Browns on third down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This time it's 3rd and 3. Mayfield.
Alright, bet. That's fucking nuts. Wow. No, that's called getting bailed out right there. That is fucking nuts. Happy fucking birthday to this dude.
At the 45-yard line.
21-14. 6:30 left in the fourth, his ball. No, I'm losing.
And he's going to be met at about the 43.
But he just threw it right, basically right to me, and somehow catches the ball. Mind blowing to me.
Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead
Oh
this
yeah,
late in the game,
absolutely.
stay in bounds.
That's a touch. That's a tutty. Fuck yeah, good shit, bro. Usually what happens, gets bailed and then they score right after. It's fucking nuts.
And the Browns add on to their lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, You can often mistime that play because of the angles of
Who's gonna win this
approach.
game though?
When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well.
There we
Think,
go.
I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
Oh my. Now I get bailed. Perfect.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Yikes.
Dalvin Cook, 77 yards. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
This game has a sick way of, you get bailed, but sometimes they give it back. Or like, I fucking basically threw it right to his user to Dalvin Cook, and somehow Dalvin still caught it, broke a tackle, and ran it for like 70 yards to the house.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago.
It's so broken, dude. This game is so fucking garbage.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. He completes it to
there you go. Now that's the ball game right there. Little fucking dinky little pussy pass is gonna win the game.
Conversion good for 23. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
That's all he's looking for.
3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today.
It's going to be a touchdown for him.
Over 100 yards.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Alu on the stop. A gain of a yard.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Here's Mayfield. And it's complete.
He held on to that. Yikes. That's fucking crazy.
But yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
I think we call that season's greetings right there. He came up, pow, knocked him for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. Hunt down to the 25. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On third down, here's Hunt.
There it is.
And he
Good
picks
shit.
up the first down yardage as he takes it
Ball
down to
game.
the 16. That game